Hello everyone, in this video we're going to learn about the Book A, Unit 4 Vocabulary Words, numbers 1 through 20. You can follow along at home using your book. Let's get started. Our first word is Antarctica. Antarctica, of course, is a place, so it's a noun, and it is the continent that surrounds the South Pole. So if you're looking at the map of the world, Antarctica is all the way down here at the bottom. Of course, Antarctica is a very cold place and people don't live there, but sometimes scientists visit Antarctica to study animals such as penguins or to learn more about the planet by looking at all of the ice on Antarctica. Next is the word cozy. Cozy is an adjective and it means warm and snug in a comfortable way. Something that is cozy makes you feel very safe and comfortable. The example says, I feel safe when I fall asleep in my cozy bed. So remember, cozy is an adjective, so I can use it to describe something. I can say, she is wearing a cozy sweater, or my blanket is very cozy. Next is the word dangerous. Dangerous is an adjective and it's something that is very likely to cause harm. So this thing will probably hurt you. It's not safe. The example says, the path along the edge of the cliff is dangerous. Here is a path. A path is where you can walk. And this path is on the edge of a cliff. It's by the side of a mountain. This path is very dangerous because it's not very large, so it's easy for someone to accidentally fall off. So it's very dangerous. Something that is dangerous is also called unsafe. Next is the word degree. Degree is a noun and it is a unit for measuring the temperature. We use this word when we talk about the temperature, and we often see this little circle next to the temperature. So what is this circle called? Well, when we see this circle, we say degree. So if I'm talking about the weather, the temperature, I can say it is 29 degrees. The example sentence says, the temperature today is 82 degrees. Next is the word fat. Fat is a noun, and fat is a white or yellow substance. Substance means thing that contains oil and is found in animals and plants. The example says, ducks have a lot of fat to keep them warm. So inside the body of people and animals, this is what fat looks like. And fat, of course, is a very unhealthy thing if you have too much of it. So you should try to avoid eating foods that are very unhealthy. That way you don't get too much fat on your body. But animals like ducks and whales, they have a lot of fat because fat is also a way to keep your body warm. Next word is fierce. Fierce is an adjective and fierce means wild and dangerous. I can use the word fierce to describe how someone looks. Someone who looks dangerous and scary, we can say they look fierce. The example says, a fierce tiger escaped from the zoo. So when you think about the word fierce, you can imagine some scary animal like a wolf or a tiger, and they look very, very angry and upset. So I can describe them as fierce. Next is the word flipper. Flipper is a noun, and a flipper is a wide, flat limb on a whale, turtle, or other animal that is used for swimming. The example says, penguins use their flippers to glide through the water. So this is what a flipper looks like. Many sea animals have flippers that help them swim through the water. And we can also call these shoes flippers. People can wear them to help them swim in the water easily. The next word is freeze. Freeze is a verb and it means to make into ice or become solid from cold temperatures. The example says, rivers and lakes often freeze in the winter. And of course, the opposite of freeze would be melt. So we can use this word as a verb when something changes from being water, from being a liquid, into being something hard like ice. So I can say, the lake freezes in the winter. Next is the word fuzzy. Fuzzy is an adjective and it means covered with fuzz or short hairs, basically. The example says, my little brother loves his fuzzy stuffed bear. Or we can also say, Emma ate a fuzzy peach. Have you ever seen a fruit like a kiwi that has these little hairs on the outside of it? So we can call these little hairs fuzz. F-U-Z-Z, fuzz. And when we want to use it as an adjective, we can add the Y to describe it. We can say, this kiwi is fuzzy, or the peach is fuzzy. Or we can also use it to describe toys like this or characters, cartoon characters that have a lot of hair. We can say they are fuzzy. Next is the word glide. Glide is a verb and it means to move smoothly and without effort. When you glide, you don't have to try very hard to move. It happens easily. So that's what it means here when it says without effort. It means you don't have to try. The example says, the hawk glided through the air. We often use the word glide to talk about how birds can fly very, very easily through the air. And the other example says, the skaters glided around the rink. The rink is where the skaters are skating on the ice. Here is a rink. So if you look at this skater, she's not trying very hard to move. She is gliding. She's moving very smoothly on the ice. Next is the word hatch. Hatch is a verb and it means to come out of an egg, to be born from an egg. So hatch is used for animals that are born in eggs, like a chick or even an alligator. The example says, the ducklings all hatched the same afternoon. Have you ever seen an animal hatch from its egg? The next word is howl. Howl is a verb and it is to utter or make a long, loud, sad sound like that of a wolf or a dog. The example says, the wolf howled at the moon. Or we can also use it to describe someone who is making a crying sound. The example says, the angry baby screamed and howled for 20 minutes. So in this sentence, this howl doesn't mean the same sound as a dog, of course, but it's just a sad, loud, and very long sound. We can use the word howl to describe that. The next word is huddle. Huddle is a verb and it means to move close together or push in against one another when sharing something such as heat. The example says, they huddled together in the tent during the storm. When you huddle, you are coming close together with other people. Here, the soccer players are huddling together, probably because they are all talking about what they need to do. And here we have some penguins that are huddling close together. They're forming a circle like this. And penguins huddle together like this when they want to stay warm. Because when you're close to many other people or many other animals, it makes more heat so you can stay warm. The next word is hunt. Hunt is a verb and it is when predators are meat eaters. So when predators search for food in nature, that is called hunting. So a hunter can be a human or a hunter can also be an animal. For example, lions hunt other animals. The example says, the mother penguins hunt for food while the fathers take care of their eggs. So that is the word hunt. A long time ago, people used to hunt using tools like arrows or spears, such as this one. And these days, some people hunt using guns. The next word is inch. Inch is a noun, and an inch is a unit used in America. And we use it to measure how long something is. The example says, 12 inches is equal to 1 foot. So this word inch, you can think about it as the size of your thumb. About this much of your thumb is equal to 1 inch. So if you want to check how long something is, you can use a ruler to check how many inches it is. So here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and almost 5, a little bit less than 5. So we can say this phone is about 5 inches long. Next is the word pouch. Pouch is a noun, and a pouch is a pocket of skin in some animals that is used to hold and carry their babies. For example, the kangaroo has a pouch. We can also call it a pocket or a sack. So here you can see the babies are in the pouch of their mothers. This is what the pouch looks like here. And we also call some pencil cases like this, we can call them a pouch as well. The next word is protect. Protect is a verb and it means to defend or keep safe from danger or harm. So something that protects you is keeping you safe. For example, these days we wear masks so that we are protected from coronavirus. The other examples say, a fence protects us from our neighbor's dog, or the new law protects workers against certain dangers in factories. There's many different kinds of things that can protect people, that can keep them safe. An umbrella keeps you safe when it's raining. And your shoes also keep you safe from dangerous things that are on the ground. So when something keeps you safe, you can use the word protect to describe it. Maybe you can say something protects me from something else. The next word is slide. Slide is a verb and it means to move easily along a smooth surface. For example, the children were sliding on the ice. So anytime that you can move very easily and smoothly down something, you can say you are sliding. She slides down the slide. And here this girl slides down the ice. And don't forget, here slide is a verb, it's an action word, but there's also the noun slide. This green thing is called a slide. We can find them in playgrounds, of course. But the action of going down, that is the verb slide. The next word is stiff. Stiff is an adjective and it means not easy to bend. Something that is hard is stiff. For example, this thick cardboard is very stiff. Cardboard is the material that boxes are made from. This is cardboard. So this material, we can describe it as stiff because it's difficult to make it bend. And Here, I can say his hair is stiff. Maybe he put some special thing in his hair or some spray that makes his hair stand up by itself. And it doesn't move, it doesn't fall down. So I can describe it as stiff because it's not easy to bend it. It is hard. The last word is temperature. Temperature is a noun, and temperature is the degree of heat or cold in an object or an environment. Remember, we talked about the word degree before. For example, I can say it is 29 degrees. Here we also have 30 degrees, 31 degrees, 28 degrees. But the temperature is this number here, the number that tells you how hot or how cold something is. That is the temperature. And we talk about temperatures using the word degree. So let's look at the example. It says, the temperature is higher in the afternoon than in the evening. This is true, right? In the afternoon, it is hotter, and then at nighttime, it gets colder. So I can say the temperature goes down at night. I can also use the word temperature to describe the seasons. For example, I can say the temperature in the summer is hot, or the temperature in the winter is freezing. And that's all for this video. We went over the Book A, Unit 4, Vocabulary Words, numbers 1 through 20. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you next time. Bye!